Once upon a time, in a small, cozy village surrounded by tall mountains and green fields, there lived a boy named Max and a girl named Lily. Max and Lily were siblings, but when they were very young, a great storm hit their village. The storm was so fierce that it caused a flood, separating the siblings. Max and Lily were carried away in different directions, each rescued by a kind family. Max was taken in by a family who lived in a nearby town. They were warm and caring and treated Max like their own son. Max grew up strong and smart, learning how to read and write, and helping out in the family bakery. He loved baking bread and pastries, and everyone in the town knew him for his delicious treats. Every morning, he would wake up early to knead the dough and prepare fresh bread for the townspeople, who eagerly awaited his delicious creations. Lily, on the other hand, was found by a family in a different village, across the river. This family was just as loving and kind, and they taught Lily everything they knew about gardening and taking care of animals. Lily became very good at growing flowers and vegetables and took care of many pets, from chickens to rabbits. She was well known for her beautiful garden and her love for animals. She spent her days planting seeds, watering her plants, and tending to her animal friends, creating a little paradise in her backyard. Years passed, and Max and Lily grew up without knowing each other's whereabouts. They often thought about their lost sibling but didn't know how to find them. Max would sometimes stand by the edge of the town, looking at the horizon, wondering if his sister was out there somewhere. Lily, too, would sit by the riverbank, gazing at the flowing water and hoping that her brother was safe and happy. One sunny day, Max decided to explore beyond his town. He had heard of a grand festival in the village across the river and wanted to see it for himself. Max packed some of his best pastries and set off on his journey. He crossed the old stone bridge and marveled at the beauty of the landscape. Birds chirped in the trees, and the air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers. Meanwhile, Lily was excited about the same festival. She had been preparing for weeks, making garlands of flowers and gathering fresh vegetables to sell. On the day of the festival, she set up a small stand and arranged everything beautifully. She wore a bright dress and a flower crown, eager to share her hard work with the visitors. When Max arrived at the festival, he was amazed by the colors, music, and delicious smells. There were stalls with all kinds of goods, from handmade crafts to mouth-watering food. As he wandered through the stalls, he noticed a beautiful stand filled with flowers and fresh vegetables. Drawn by the display, he approached and met Lily. They instantly felt a connection but didn't realize why. Max and Lily spent the entire festival together, talking, laughing, and sharing stories. They discovered they had many things in common, like their love for nature and animals. They even found out that they both had a peculiar scar on their left knee, a result of a childhood accident they both vaguely remembered. By the end of the festival, they felt like they had known each other forever. Max returned to his town, but he couldn't stop thinking about Lily. She felt the same way. They began visiting each other often, and their bond grew stronger with each meeting. They went on picnics by the river, explored the forests, and even helped each other with their work. Max taught Lily some of his baking secrets, and Lily showed Max how to care for the garden. Eventually, they fell in love and decided to get married. Their wedding was a joyous occasion, filled with friends and family from both towns. Everyone celebrated their love and wished them a happy life together. The ceremony was held in a beautiful meadow, with flowers everywhere and the sound of birds singing in the background. Max and Lily exchanged vows, promising to support and cherish each other forever. One evening, a few months after their wedding, Max and Lily were sitting by the fireplace, reminiscing about their childhoods. They started talking about their earliest memories, and something clicked. Max mentioned the great storm and how he had been separated from his family. Lily's eyes widened, and she shared her own memories of the same storm. They began to piece together the details and realized they had the same last name before being adopted. Shocked and bewildered, they dug out old photos and documents. To their amazement, they found pictures of themselves as children, together, with the same parents. Max and Lily were stunned. They had married their own sibling without knowing it. At first, they didn't know what to do. It was a confusing and emotional moment for both of them. They decided to take a few days to think things over and figure out the best way to move forward. During this time, they each sought advice from their adoptive families. Max's adoptive parents were supportive and reminded him that love and family are about more than just blood relations. Lily's adoptive parents echoed the same sentiment, encouraging her to cherish the bond she had with Max, even if it was different from what they originally thought. Max and Lily realized something important. They had already shared so much love and happiness, even without knowing they were siblings. Their bond was special, and they decided to stay together as a family, just in a different way. From then on, Max and Lily lived as brother and sister, supporting each other in every way. Max continued baking, and Lily kept her garden blooming. They became well known for their story and how they turned an unusual situation into a heartwarming tale of love and family. They became well known for their story and how they turned an unusual situation into a heartwarming tale of love and family. People from both towns admired their strength and the way they handled their surprising discovery. Max and Lily decided to use their experience to help others. They started a small community center where people could come together to learn about gardening, baking, and other skills. They also organized events and festivals, bringing joy and unity to the villages. Their center became a place where everyone felt welcome and supported. Their experience taught everyone in their village and beyond about the power of love, kindness, and the importance of family, no matter how it is formed. And so, Max and Lily lived happily ever after, not as a married couple, but as the closest of siblings, united by fate and love. And that's the story of how Max and Lily discovered their true connection, turning an unexpected twist into a beautiful journey of togetherness. Their tale reminded everyone that family is not just about who you're related to by blood, but about who you choose to love and support throughout your life.